Nigel, when Donald Trump talks about links between paracetamol or Tylenol and autism, is he right?
I have no idea.
You think he might be right?
I have no idea. You know, we were told thalidomide was a very safe drug, and it wasn't. Who knows? Nick, I don't know. You don't know. He has a particular thing about autism, I think because there's been some in his family, and he feels it very personally. I have no idea.
You wouldn't side with the medical experts who say it's dangerous nonsense?
I wouldn't. When it comes to science, I don't side with anybody.
Right. You don't.
No, I don't side with anybody. You know, because science is never settled, and we should remember that.
But in the light of that research done in Stockholm with 2.4 million children, someone in an influential position like the President of the United States, to say that taking Tylenol or paracetamol can cause autism, that's irresponsible, Nigel Farage.
That's an opinion he's got. It's not one that I necessarily share. But look, I mean, honestly, I have no idea.
Mr Farage, I'm going to put a question to you, if I may, from one of the party conferences I've just referenced. Sir Ed Davey, the leader of the Liberal Democrats, saying yesterday, imagine, and I quote, imagine living in the Trump-inspired country Farage wants us to become, where gun laws are rolled back, so schools have to teach our children what to do in cases of mass shootings. Mr Farage.
I know. Honestly, I don't think you should take him too seriously. I mean, I thought the fact that he mentioned me 30 times in his speech suggested a new phenomenon of Farage derangement syndrome. He didn't mention the Prime Minister once. I think Kemi got a look in very briefly. Totally obsessive. He didn't tell the country what he was for in any way at all. Just what he's against, which is me and Trump. And he doesn't want us to live in a Trump-style country. And I understand that. He doesn't want borders. He doesn't want economic growth. He doesn't want men taken out of women's sports. Look, honestly, I really don't think we should take anything he said yesterday seriously. It was a joke. I
want to move to calls, but the Lib Dems are standing by that and saying that Nigel Farage said in 2014 the ban on handguns is ludicrous. They're saying that's something you said in...
Well, I said the Olympic team should not have to go to Calais to practice, is what I said. Yeah, I mean, every other country in the world, you have secure gun clubs where people can shoot.
So it was merely in the sense of
that's exactly what I was shooting. Well, yeah, of course it was.
So
and it's 11 years and 8 months ago. I mean, probably Ed Davey would ban all guns and ban shooting. I don't know.
Well, you wouldn't do that. You'd always.
No, I certainly wouldn't do that. But I suspect he would. If you have lived in the country on ILR and you have not worked and not paid into the system, you're going to be told, look, your benefits are being cut. We're not going to go on paying you benefits forever. It might be better if you return to your home country.
So would that include the Ukrainians and Hongkongers?
No, because they've come for different reasons.
Right, and people from Afghanistan?
Well, I think that's a slightly different category, but it depends who they are. Nick, here's the point. When it comes to genuine refugees, if you study the record, they do not tend to live off social security. They tend actually to have been some of the hardest working and in many cases most successful people in the country. We have an unsustainable immigration system with the population exploding, an unsustainable welfare bill. Now 1 in 6 people on universal credit is foreign-born. Right. This can't go on. And certainly, we mustn't add to it in the next 3 years.
So could families be broken up, as was suggested yesterday?
Well, no, we haven't suggested that or anything like it. Let's get to the key. We must not have 1.3 million more people going onto this category. We then have a massive job in working out who has taken the mickey out of our system.
But if I'm legally settled and my children don't have jobs, could they be deported?
No, they could lose benefits but not be deported.
And there's even a suggestion you would ban dual citizenship.
No. Look, the reason you're going to get all this, right?
Are you going to ban dual citizenship?
The reason of course not.
Okay,
the reason you're going to get all this, it's very simple. Both the Labour and the Tory parties are terrified of the truth of what indefinite leave to remain and lax borders are costing British taxpayers.